EFF leader Julius Malema is expected to appear in the East London Magistrates Court today for discharging a firearm in public.
We must take over the land.
Yeah. Disappear below that. I bet after the formation of Government of National Unity, we all have seen that Julius Malema has been against it. He lost the presidency elections to Cyril Ramaphosa.
MC Ramaphosa, 283 votes.
And we've seen how he's been talking ever since and the things he's been mentioning, especially about the white.
On a personal account, I've this morning met with the president of the ANC, where we had 4 eyes. And I've expressed the wishes and the decisions of the EFF to him. Key amongst others included that we will not participate, as I've indicated, in the Government of National Unity, because that is a plan B for the Oppenheimer family. We will not participate with the DA and the Freedom Front in the same cabinet, where NSFAS is going to be converted into a student loan, where minimum wage is going to be scrapped, where the gains of 1994 are going to be reversed.
Then all of a sudden, charges are brought up against him due to an incident that occurred in 2018. Something is not right here. I mean, why now? Now, before we waste any more time, let's just quickly dive to the incident so that you fully understand what's going on. So back in 2018, Julius Malema along with his members celebrated the 5th birthday of the EFF political party at Stokashe Stadium in the Eastern Cape. And during the celebration, Julius Malema allegedly fired a gun in public, which was apparently handed over to him by his bodyguard Adrian Snyman. Say no more, here's the footage of the incident. And he has attended the court before, but his trial kept getting postponed, and all of a sudden there was nothing said about the case, and it was as if all the information disappeared until Malema became a threat to the ANC and DA after the GNU took place.
We have never engaged with the ANC beyond what we have done now. We don't have any other thing to engage with the ANC about in relation to Government of National Unity. We will engage with the ANC in relation to Parliament. We'll engage the ANC in relation to Parliament and government, because we know that the ANC is the one that has constituted this relationship with the DA. But in relation to participation in government, that chapter is closed. We're now at work as an opposition in Parliament and will occupy. Congratulations, Mr. President. We accept the results and the voice of the people of South Africa, which was expressed on the 29th of May. And we also accept the results of today's gathering, because it's a reflection of a democratic practices. But we contested because we wanted to demonstrate to South Africa that we do not agree to this marriage of convenience to consolidate the white monopoly power over the economy and the means of production in South Africa. This marriage, it's a marriage that seeks to undermine the changing of property relations in South Africa. We refuse to sell out. We have never done so when we were young, and we're not going to do so today. We don't have a history of being collaborators. We are going to ensure that this parliament is functional. We can reassure you that we will not fight with any bouncer. We are going to be the best and effective opposition that is going to ensure that both you and the DA are held accountable. This is not a government of national unity. This is a grand coalition between the ANC and the white monopoly capital.
Honorable
History
member,
will judge you and judge you harshly. Thank you.
Mr. Malema, Julius Silo.
In case you didn't know, Julius Malema along with his bodyguard made an appearance in court on the 18th of June 2024, and here's how it went.
Much emphasis was placed on the fact that none of the videos or witnesses testified that they saw you, speaking about you now, handing a firearm to Mr. Malema, but that is not the charge. The charge is, and I will read it for clarity, it is much wider. It is unlawful supply or in any other manner give possession of a firearm or ammunition. Being the Narinka firearm and a Remington bullet to accused number one, so the actual not seeing or handing over is not a requirement in terms of section count 6. It is supply or in other manner give possession. You were shown a firearm is correct, what's this? Called a blank gun.
I've seen many blank guns. I haven't been shown specifically one for this matter.
Oh, sorry, I thought they'd shown it.
No, I haven't.
I think kind of correct. Well, we have a ballistic expert that's going to testify about this particular gun. I would have liked to have shown it to you, but we will leave it at that if it becomes necessary during the cross-examination or the re-examination. I will ensure that I get permission to bring it in here because it's going to be obvious to everybody that one cannot distinguish between the real one and the blank.
The matter will then stand down for their purpose and just call me at any stage when we be ordered. Thank you.
Firstly, Snyman faces one count of contravening the Firearms Control Act and failure to take reasonable precautions to avoid danger to a person's property. And Malema faces charges of unlawful possession of a firearm, ammunition, and 3 counts of contravening the Firearms Control Act. Apparently, they both pleaded not guilty to the charges against them. And in judgment, the judge sided with the state, ruling that it had enough evidence including the CCTV footage and witnesses to proceed with the trial against them, and it was set to continue. Just so you know, Malema's argument was that the gun was a prop, but it was dismissed as well. This case against Malema has become a battlefield in politics. Apparently, they stated that Malema has also delayed the case before, but tell me something, why would they take it more seriously now after the formation of the GNU? This might be a setup by our current leaders after they might have seen him as a threat or probably didn't like some of the things that he said, but until now it remains a mystery. Malema's bid was dismissed, his trial continues and he'll be attending court again soon. Other than that, y'all let me know what you think of this down in the comments. My name is Jay and this is Moment in Future, pulling you into the truth.